So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Rockets red glare, bursting gay proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Independent School District 196, we welcome you to Eagan High School in tonight's South Suburban Conference boys varsity basketball game between the visiting Tigers from Farmington High School and your Eagan Wildcats. Tonight, we are excited to welcome our Eagan traveling basketball team for tonight's game. They are Eagan traveling basketball, 7th grade team number 1.
Welcome to Eagan High School.
And they are coached by Clay Fangray, Alex Busley, and Ben Burke. Let's meet the players from Eagan traveling basketball, 7th grade team number 1. Please welcome number 11. He was the Eagan traveling basketball 3-point champion, Brady Meekin.
All right.
Number 15, Owen Ford. Number 20, Max Busley. Number 25, Carter Lawrence. Number 34, Charlie Burke. Number 35, Liam Madigan. Number 40, Jack Krug. Number 50, Jack Hansen. And number 52, Connor Strapp. These are the future Eagan Wildcats boys basketball, Eagan traveling basketball, 7th grade team number 1. Thank you for being with us this evening, and good luck this basketball season. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Farmington Tigers. At forward, a 6'3" senior. Number 5, Graham Hertas. At forward, a 6'5" senior. Number 14, Jacob Borman. At forward, a 6'5" senior. Number 24, Miles Mendez. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Jamison Schrum. And at guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 25, Isaac Ask. The Tigers' assistant coaches are Adam Hoopert, Roland Bradley, Jacob Sand, A.J. Dubeck, and Kyle Fearing. The head coach of the Farmington Tigers is Theron Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our visitors this evening, the Farmington Tigers. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Eagan Wildcats. A 6-foot junior. Number 3, Finn O'Malley. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 22, Kurt Olhughes. And now the 3 seniors. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Hillesheim, team captain. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 13, Captain Ben Kozak. And at center, a 6'5" senior, 55, Captain Aiden Schmidt. The Eagan assistant coaches are Josh Stacy, Mike Fritzie, Peter Zern, Jack Pauley, and Matt Nelson. The head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Josh Peltier. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats. The officials for tonight's game are Donald Bratton, Eric Brecky, and Charles Healy.
Welcome to Eagan High School, where Farmington and the Eagan Wildcats are facing off. In tonight's game, where is Jam the Gym. What are your thoughts on the game, Ben?
So I think it should be a great game. Both teams are sitting at 10-13 on the year. The Wildcats are a little below the Tigers right now in conference, sitting at 5-10, while the Tigers are at 7-8. But it should be a great game.
Numbers.
Randy! Keep it moving, we're fine. Down! Randy,
right.
you're big! Attack Miles, get out! Attack that paint!
Here's Shrum for
Attack
the
paint,
Tigers up
Randy!
top. Green cuts to the basket. Tries to float in the paint, and he gets the two. And the Tigers are going to go out to an early 2-0 lead. A little zone here for the Tigers as O'Malley brings the ball up the court. Here's Olhus in the corner. He's trying to get it to Kazemzak there at the top of the key. Olhus for three, just long. Here's Shrum bringing the ball up for the Tigers. It's over to Broman. Green for three. A little short. It's going to be Wildcat ball.
Did he throw that off the guy? Oh, okay. What was on the line when he threw it?
Here's O'Malley for the Wildcats. Gets it to Kazemzak in the center.
Up, Miles. Get it up a little bit, Miles. Up, Miles.
O'Malley's with the skip pass over to Olhus in the corner. O'Malley's got the three.
Randy, you're big!
Here's Borman for the Tigers.
Randy,
Over to Shrum.
Miles, bigs! Go to work. Keep it moving. Miles, you're big!
Shrum at the top of the key. A little pump fake. Screen by Green. Shrum with the floater. Couldn't get it to go. And a rebound by Schmidt for the Wildcats.
Hands up! Hands up!
O'Malley's taking the ball up the court here. Here's O'Malley for three. That one was just off. And Tigers with the rebound. They're going to try to move the ball in transition here.
Keep it moving. Look in. Good. 13.
And it's two for Isaac Ask. And the Tigers are going to take the lead right back.
Hey, not a shooter in your corner, Jamer.
Here's Hillshine on the baseline, throwing it back to Schmidt, and that's going to be a turnover on the Wildcats as Shrum gets the steal for Farmington. Loose ball there is won by Farmington. And a great post spin move. By Miles Mendez there for the Tigers. Another turnover here by the Wildcats. So, Nick, do you think the 1-3-1 zone is going to work on a jump shooting team like the Wildcats?
I don't know. It's going to be tough with the 1-3 zone.
Set it! Set it! Hey, over here. Over to me. Over to me. Foreman, stay over there. Come on, Miles.
He's Strum for the Tigers.
Go. Attack! Look in! Keep swing it! Swing it! Down! Down! Miles, big! Look in!
Number 25, that's Ask. His
Back,
jumper just
back,
on. Stone with the rebound for the Wildcats.
Stop off! Good! No, gap! Gap! Shoot it, Miles!
Davis finds Kazemzak on the low post, and he's going to hit his short post fade.
Look in!
Here come the Tigers right
Look
back
in,
in transition
post
now.
Down! Seal
Long
him
skip
now,
pass
Graham.
to Ask.
Down!
Shrum on the wing,
Seal.
screened by Mendez.
Not helping out the Miles. Look in! Look! Go to work!
Mendez down low on Stone, and Stone's going to force a turnover there on the defensive end. What do you think Stone did well there?
Let's go! 55, let's go!
He was really versatile and got it done.
Next!
O'Malley here in transition. He's got the 2-on-1. He throws it over to Stone. Stone finds Davis in the corner for the 3. That's just off.
Go! Go!
Miles Mendez there for the Tigers is going to draw the foul on Jack Stone.
Eagan foul Jack Stone, number 5 is first.
Let's go, Jamer and Moore.
Wildcats. To the line, Miles Mendez, 2 shots.
First free throw just off for Mendez. As the Tigers make
Hey, match!
a few substitutions.
Jameson Schrum and Jacob Horman.
Hey, Graham! 12!
Here comes a press by the Tigers.
Middle, Miles.
O'Malley's trying to set up the press break. He gets it to Kazemzak in the middle.
Watch the flag!
O'Malley's got the ball up top.
Watch the flag, Miles!
Davis throws it over to Stone. With a little handoff to O'Malley. O'Malley with the stutter step. House for 3. House gets it. And the Wildcats have the 1-point lead.
Money! Just go! Just do it! Money!
Here's
Good,
House
go.
on Ask. Over to Hushka. The Wildcats are going to collapse down on the post.
Down!
As the Tigers swing the ball up top.
Good, look in! You gotta look to attack! Hey, 50
And the refs are going to whistle number 1, Elijah Moe for the Tigers. For 3 seconds in the
Who's
lane.
got 25? Isaac, pinch him! Get him!
Tight press
Good
by the
match.
Tigers, trying to deny the inbounds here. And Stone's going to bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Throws it over to Davis in the corner. Davis's 3 is off.
Go!
Here's Hushka for the Tigers.
Down!
Ask drives left on House. Mendez goes up, and it's blocked by Stone.
Sabo! Shooter, Carter! Shooter!
House thought about the 3 at the top of the key. The pass.
Sit down! Coming back this way, Mo!
Wildcats running a weave. Here's Kazemzak.
Good gap, Randy, good gap! Yeah! Like back screen, Carter! Carter, back screen! Get through, Mo!
Little mix up. Kazemzak throws it off to O'Malley. Kazemzak gets it back. Kazemzak with the take on the left. That was just off.
Post, Mo! Post! Down!
Tigers are running in transition here. Hushka drives for the Tigers. He's gonna kick it out to Hurtis.
Set it,
Mendez
Isaac.
here for the Tigers.
Come on, Carter, be
And
strong with
Hauschka's
that.
gonna draw a foul for the Tigers.
Leave Carter and Mo.
Eagan foul. Sam Davis, number 24.
That foul is going to be on Sam Davis, number 24 for the Wildcats. So, Nick, what do you think some of the keys for the Wildcats are for slowing down Miles Mendez, the big guy for the Tigers?
They really just got to press down the paint. Don't let them get the easy shots.
Dribble at him!
Make them pass it out and get them shooting.
Down! Hot, hey, strong!
Screen here on House.
Hey, 50 spot, let's go! 50 spot!
And the Cats are going to force a turnover.
Get back!
Tigers are going to keep up their press.
Hey, weak!
Shrum's picking up Olhuse right full court. He's going to get a little help from Schmidt with the screen. Stone. Olhuse's shot is just off, and it's going to stay Wildcat ball on the rebound. Farmington Tigers coach not too happy with that call. Stone with the inbound to Schmidt, and a beautiful baby hook for the senior Aiden Schmidt on senior night for the Wildcats. Borman over to Shrum. Immediately, great move there for the Tigers. Easy 2 points. Here's Davis, he thought about it. And the travel's going to be called there on Cam House.
The Tigers, Mendez, number 24, back in the game.
Hey, pick the highest guy. Right, let's see. One's in there right now. Here we go.
Shrum here for the Tigers, being picked up by Mendez up top for the Tigers.
There you go. Nice pass.
He's going to find a nice easy pass.
Find him.
It's another 2 for the Tigers. And the Wildcats currently trail by 1. 10 minutes left in the first half. Olhuse down with the big guys. Olhuse is going to get the and 1.
Push, we're shooting one.
Farmington foul, Jacob Borman, number 14, his first team foul on the Tigers. Kurt Olhuse will shoot 1.
So Olhuse is off to a good start in this game. Nick, who else are you looking to pick up the scoring here for the Eagan Wildcats?
I'd look to see for Cam shooting the long 3 in the back and knocking those down in order to get us points.
Yeah, House has been a great shooter for the Wildcats all year. He's been one of the most consistent shooters. They got a lot of guards who are able to shoot the 3 as Mendez makes the post move and his shot just goes long on Schmidt down low. Here's the Wildcats in transition. Olhuse on the drive. Going to throw it over to Stone in the corner. Stone. He's going to draw a foul. That was going to be on Jacob Borman for the Tigers. That's his second foul of the game already. And the Wildcats are going to bring in Jack Carlson, Ben Kazemzak, and Finn O'Malley for the Wildcats. Here's Carlson. So, Nick, I got to ask, Carlson's one of the smallest guys out on the floor. How is he still able to make an impact on the game?
Yeah, so he does a great job of capitalizing on his shot opportunities.
Schmidt gets the and 1 for the Wildcats. The senior big guy. He's got 4 points. So, as you were saying?
Whenever he gets a shot open, he's able to capitalize it and not miss many shots.
Schmidt's rebound is just going to rattle in and out on that.
Opposite.
Kushka for the Tigers.
Roll, Miles.
Shrum for the Tigers. History is just off, but a great effort on the boards by the Tigers.
Attack.
Here's Ask up top. Shrum's posting up short Carlson.
Back.
Mendez's putback rebound goes just long. O'Malley driving in. O'Malley with the great move down low.
Contact. Just finish, Miles. Down. Good. 50, foul now. Come on now, work.
Cutter Hushko with a little short jumper for the Farmington Tigers. Here's Kazemzak. He's going to throw it over to Carlson. And Carlson's going to draw the foul there on Isaac Hask, and the Farmington Tigers are going to make a little bit of a substitution, taking out Carter Hushka. Here's Olhus. He finds Carlson. Carlson's three goes in and out, but Kazemzak with the effort on the low post, and he's going to get the second chance points.
Miles, get in. Yep. Miles, passing it in. Hard screen,
Carlson on
Miles.
Shrum. Shrum's going to swing it out to the corner for Curtis, and that one's going to go off the top of the
Hey,
backboard.
55, let's go. Come on, work. Good shot.
So Farmington's going back into their press here, Nick. How do the Wildcats beat this?
Who's there?
Tigers fall back.
The Wildcats will be able to get a few more outside shot opportunities because of the press, so I feel like we can capitalize on that.
Kazemzak gets another bucket down low. Shrum for the Tigers. He
Roll.
gets a screen from
Good, get back.
his
Now, let's
deep
go,
two is
work.
going to go.
Right side.
So it's 7 minutes left in the first half. The Eagan Wildcats are currently leading the Farmington Tigers by 5. Here's Kazemzak up top. It's going to stay Wildcat ball. Here's Carlson. Carlson drives on the. Kazemzak couldn't get his layup to go. Here's Shrum for the Tigers.
Look in. Keep moving.
Deep three. That one just goes in and out. And one for the Tigers. That's
Basket is good. Eagan fouled in Kazemzak, number 13, his first 13 foul of the Wildcats. The basket was good by Kyle Hertzer. He will shoot one.
Kyle Hertzer here at the line for the Tigers, trying to make it a two-point game. His shot's just off. Great box out there by Kazemzak for the Wildcats. And Carlson's going to get called for the travel.
Checking in for Farmington, number 3, Billy Fruitley. Previously backing for the Tigers. Second Foreman, number 14.
So, Nick, is this what you sort of expected from the game so far?
I do see the Farmington Tigers capitalizing down low on our height deficit that the Eagan Wildcats are facing. But we have been able to make up for that on driving hard to the basket and capitalizing on our shot opportunities.
Come on, get him out! Body! Come on, he grabbed my guy as he got it!
The Tigers coach isn't too happy. He wanted a foul there on O'Malley.
Come on, Graham, be tough with that thing. 50 spike, let's go. 50 spike, find him.
Sam Davis is
Foreman,
going
let's
to come in
go.
for Jack Carlson.
Watch him releasing.
Another press
Good.
here by the Tigers.
Hit. Hand off the ball screen. Good ball screen. Good.
Zemzak, that ball is going to go off the defender. It's going to stay Wildcat ball.
Work him, Isaac. Work him. Work him. Weak.
Here's O'Malley. He's getting
Come on.
tough D by Ask. O'Malley's going to get by him. He's going to take the elbow jumper and he's going to hit it. O'Malley's already got 7 now for the Wildcats. Hillshime down low. Zemzak in transition is going to throw it over to Olhus. Olhus with a 3 for the Wildcats.
Work it in. Down.
Olhus on Freetley. That ball's going to go off Olhus. It's going to stay Farmington ball.
Hey, you're doing some good things out there. I like how you're
So, Nick, we're starting to see the pace of this game sort of pick up a little as we go. Is that something that is good, the Wildcats want to see, the Tigers want to see, or is that something both teams want to see?
I feel like the Wildcats, with the change of pace of the game, have been getting ahead in the scoreboard, and that has seemed to benefit them in the game.
Good. 50.
Jacob Borman hits it for the Tigers, and it's going to bring it down to a 6-point game.
Good show, Graham.
Here's O'Malley's going to throw it over to Olhus. Olhus with a great move, but he couldn't get his layup to go.
Post, Miles. Post. Seal him.
Schrump throws it over to Freetley.
Go to work.
Mendez is working on Stone down low.
Good.
But he finds Curtis. Stone with the take to the basket. Davis gets his 3 to go. The Wildcats are seeming to catch fire.
Down to it. Roll.
Borman for the Tigers
Look in.
with the skip pass to the corner.
Good. 50.
And Schrum is going to answer Davis's 3 right back for the Tigers.
Get in the stance. Play low. Stay down. Back down there, Miles. He's not going to shoot.
Here's O'Malley. The Wildcats are spacing out the floor here. Great defense by Borman there for the Tigers, forcing Olhus to take a tough shot. 3 for the Tigers by Freetley, and Mendez is going to get the rebound.
Down. See him doing.
Deep 3 by Schrum is off.
Stay with it, Morgan.
And here's O'Malley in transition for the Wildcats. He's going to find Stone. Davis with the pull-up 2, and he hits that shot. And Coach Peltier is going to want a timeout for the Wildcats. So, Nick, do you think we're going to see second chance points really pick up here, or are both teams sort of handling themselves on the defensive end of rebounding?
Farmington's going to, after this timeout, come out with some different way of defense and try to get the Wildcats to slow down.
We've seen them, they started off in a zone. How do you think that worked?
The zone has worked well, as it has stopped the inside pressure.
So what do you think they'll do now?
I think that they will stay in their zone and then crash down in the middle.
Yeah, the Wildcats did a great job of breaking the Tiger press coming out early in the game. So now what you're sort of seeing is the Farmington Tigers pick up, try to deny an inbounds in the first play, try to deny an inbounds against the Wildcats, and then the Wildcats get the ball in play. You're seeing just one guard for the Tigers picking up full court, trying to force a simple turnover
Miles, you get on the opposite block.
So it's going to be Tiger ball with the Farmington Tigers currently trail by 6 with around 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up!
Strum for the Wildcats.
Miles!
Mendez.
Come on! Value the ball! Triangle! Value the ball!
No, loose balls there is going to go to Farmington.
Good screens.
So, Nick, we've seen a few
Good
loose
screens,
balls so
Carter.
far, and it seems like Farmington's winning all those. Why do you think that is?
Farmington has been hitting the court harder than Eagan has recently.
Down!
They've been diving for more of the balls quicker.
Great defense by Olhus there. O'Malley's going to pick up Strum, but he's going to get a screen from Mendez.
Again.
Strum's going to throw right off Olhus' chin.
Back.
Just a pass to himself, he's going to get his floater to go.
He's a penetrator, team. Hey, watch out.
Here's O'Malley.
Come on.
Over to Olhus.
Stay down, Kyle. Back in there. Good gap. Shamer.
Here's Olhus up top, driving right on Mendez.
Screen play.
Stone with the tough shot, but he couldn't get that to go.
Post Borman.
Here's Tigers in transition.
Ice.
That's Borman.
Hey.
And that's going to stay Farmington ball. Seems like
Hey, box
Davis
three.
got a piece of
Box
Borman's
three.
arm
Miles,
there.
you're a win.
Wanted a shooting foul.
Hurtzer.
So it's going to remain Tiger ball.
No. Miles. Jamer and Hurtzer. Miles, set it out wide and. Good, go, Miles. Good. Come on!
We're going to get a jump ball here. It's going to be Wildcat ball.
Come on, Borman, be strong with that. 50, let's go.
And
Play.
here's the press again from the Tigers.
25, Cam House back in for the Wildcats.
House replaces Davis.
Sam Lewis.
And a little substitution for the Tigers as Isaac Haas comes in for Jameson Shrum.
Good, Spire, good. Good work him, Isaac.
O'Malley bringing the ball up. Here's defended by Isaac
Weak.
Isaac Ask
Good.
for the
Good,
Tigers.
now back, good. Help. You can penetrate, Kyle. Just stay back on him. Yeah, stay with the Borman.
O'Malley's going to hand it off to Schmidt. Here's Olhus for 3. Olhus is going to get the 3. 1 minute remaining now in the first half for the Wildcats.
Randy's a big. Keep it moving.
Borman's going to throw it into Ask. Ask is posting up against Olhus down low. Here's Mendez for the Tigers.
Miles, you're big. Good. Find it out.
Borman's going to get his free throw line jumper to go. Here's O'Malley. Think the Wildcats are going to hold for a final shot here, Nick?
Yeah, so that'd be the smartest idea here. Get down to about 10 seconds and then go to work.
Kazemzak for 3. He couldn't get his 3 to go.
Post Isaac.
10 seconds now left for the Tigers. Schmidt's going to foul Mendez there. Try to stop the Farmington run.
Borman. Hey, Jamer. Borman. Triangle. Triangle. Hurtzer and Carter. Hey, Isaac. Jamer, Isaac.
See what the Tigers are able to do here with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, screen somebody. Attack. Go. Yeah. Thank you.
It's going to be a flagrant foul there as Aiden Schmidt takes down Jacob Borman.
Sir. Is it going to be on the side after this or underneath?
So the Tigers are going to get 2 shots and the ball. Borman's going to miss the first. He's going to hit the second. So 4 seconds left in the first half, and the Tigers are going to have the ball down low.
No, he called underneath. He called underneath. He saw me underneath. It's in the paint. It was in the paint. It should be underneath.
A little discussion here between Coach Peltier and the ref. Coach Peltier thought the inbound should have been on the sideline rather than underneath the basket. Shrum's going to inbound it for the,
shoot, Carter. Look to shoot.
for the Tigers. And Borman's going to get the basket. He was for deep, and his shot was just off. So at halftime, the Wildcats lead the Farmington Tigers 33-31. We'll see you in the second half.
motion for the Farmington Tigers to start the second half.
And welcome back to boys basketball. Eagan Wildcats versus the Farmington Tigers as the second half is just about to get started. The Wildcats lead the Tigers 33-31. Here's Schrum for the Tigers. He's got 7 points so far. Borman up top. Gonna tip it back to Schrum. Down low, that's
Cam House with the steal. It's tied up. It will be Eagan Wildcat ball.
And here comes the Tigers back with their press. And the Wildcats are going to line up in 4 across. Because Zach's going to get the ball right back to O'Hughes.
Finn O'Malley brings up the ball at the top of the key. Passes down to Kazimzak.
Stay down, Miles. Stay down.
Kazimzak brings it back up to the top, passing out to O'Hughes. O'Hughes passes to to O'Malley.
Outside now, Isaac. Good. Get through, Isaac.
Kazimzak's up top.
Good. Hands up.
Wildcats trying to set a lot of off-ball screens here for their shooters.
Cam House throws it out to Schmitty.
Good, Graham.
Back to Kazimzak. Kazimzak with the shot. 3,
Go,
just
hit
a tad short.
Go.
Farmington ball.
So Kazimzak not typically shooting threes for the Wildcats, but he can hit the occasional 3.
Jameis Schrum with the ball. Passes to Grandma Hurtis.
Kazimzak with the big block for the Wildcats. He's been known to make those big highlight plays time to time for the Wildcats to protect the paint. Great post move down low by Isaac Ask.
Finn O'Malley brings up the ball.
Hey, chin.
Seems like the Tigers are sort of falling back with their press after the Wildcats beat them that last time.
Yes, looks like they switched back to a man.
It's just going to be a simple communication error there between Kazimzak and House.
Jameis Schrum brings up the ball as Green sets a pick. Brings it back out to Grandma Ertz. He misses just long. Finn O'Malley brings up the ball.
Get there.
Passes to Cam House. Cam House takes a shot.
House
Just
slow.
Come on, Miles, get your feet.
Those are the transition baskets that the Wildcats really want.
Ask has the ball. Passes it to Jacob Borman.
O'Malley just going to get in the passing lane that time to be able to get the steal.
Passes it out to Kurt O'Hughes as Jacob Borman gets the come from behind block. It will be Eagan Wildcat ball.
Yeah, great hustle there in transition by Borman for the Tigers. He was able to get back, try to get a hand up on O'Hughes and ended up getting a big chunk of the ball on that one.
Hey, watch the back screen, Carter. Get through, Isaac.
Big Kazimzak throws on the ball.
Wildcats are having trouble finding anyone.
He throws it off Green's back as he grabs the ball again, goes up strong and gets the 2.
Kazimzak went under Mendez right there, it almost looked like.
Schmitty with the defense. Kazimzak pulls out.
Wildcats are going to double right there on Mendez. They don't want any easy points down low. As
Kurt O'Hughes brings up the ball.
Yeah, Kyle.
Passes it to Ben Kazimzak.
Good.
yeah, Kazimzak's got 8 so far as Isaac Haas gets the...
Ben Kazimzak with a huge chase down block.
I don't think Kazimzak got a piece of that, but the Wildcats seemed like they didn't quite get back quick enough in transition. And Coach Peltier's a little upset about the start that the Wildcats are off to in the second half. You know, I don't think he likes how they're settling for a little too many threes in transition. You'd like to see him like what they did in the first half. Take the ball down low, try to get fouls. They haven't gotten any of the Farmington players really into foul trouble this half, except for number 14, Jacob Borman for the Tigers. So I think he'd like to see that a little bit more. So one change I think you can also see coming now into the second half is the intensity of the Farmington Tigers defense. You know, they're jumping into passing lanes more, playing tougher D. Now that they've fallen back from their press, they can maybe save a little energy to the defensive half of the floor.
Matt, Isaac, that's the shooter. Carter back off him a little bit.
Kurt Olhuse brings up the ball, passes it down to Sam Davis.
Help.
Sam Davis up to
Stay
Schmidt.
Carter, switch it, Carter.
Schmidt brings it down,
Stay
gives
with
it to
that. Get
Olhuse.
around, Carter.
Sam Davis on the corner.
Stay down.
Finn
Good.
O'Malley.
Help, hand up.
Kurt Olhuse comes
Knocked
down into
it.
the bank, puts it up, and
Rip
blocked
that,
by
Kyle.
Green.
Run it. Good. Run it. Good.
Ask brings out the ball, passes it to Kyler Hinser.
Wildcats were really quick to get back on defense there after that missed basket by Olhuse. And O'Malley, as you saw there, O'Malley tried to jump in front of the defender, try to pick off that low post entry pass, but a great inbound pass by the Tigers there, allowing trying to use the low post player's body to shield off O'Malley and throw it into the inside. Mendez and Gorman come out for the Tigers.
Schrum passes in the ball, passes into Kyle. With the steal by Sam Davis. Finn O'Malley brings up the ball.
Tough pass there for the Tigers with the Wildcats. They seem to pack the paint on those defensive inbound plays. So they're really trying to take that off. It's a tough pass.
Kurt Olhuse puts up the shot in the paint. Got a kick out from Schmidt. Sam Davis with the three, just short. Ben Kazimczak brings it into the paint.
Yeah, this is something the Tigers can't let happen if they want to hold on to the lead. The Wildcats are getting second and third chance points here when some of the big guys are sitting out for the Tigers.
Good.
Ben Kazimczak attacks the basket, gets the and one.
It's going to be an and one for Kazimczak.
If he makes this free throw, the game will be tied with 13 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game.
As you saw, I think the Wildcats right there wanted to clear everyone to the left side of the floor except for Kazimczak, and allow Kazimczak to take the ball to the basket on his strong side.
Kazimczak makes the free throw, ties the game.
And Hillsheim is going to come in for Aiden Schmidt.
Carter Hoshka is bringing up the ball with Hillesheim on defense. Ask with the ball as Sam Davis gets called with a hold.
Coach Peltier is trying to make the argument that Sam Davis's arm was being trapped there by Isaac Ask down low. But the refs are going to disagree with that.
Carter Hoshka has the ball in the corner as he just got passed into.
I think what we're starting to see after that timeout as Ask is going to hit the short two is the Wildcats' defensive intensity is really picking up. Sort of like we saw something the Farmington Tigers do in the coming out of the second half.
The Farmington Tigers have been able to hit most of their shots, which gave them, right now, they have a 2-point lead, and that is because of how they've been able to make their shots when they've gotten open opportunities. Finn O'Malley attacks the basket as he got pushed out of bounds. It will be Wildcat ball as Kyle Hinser got called with a push.
Stone is going to come in for Jack Hillsheim for the Wildcats. So on some of these inbound plays for the Wildcats, you're going to really see them set off-ball screens for the shooters. Right there as Davis gets the corner three. That's a tough shot there. Davis didn't really set his feet. He was still kind of fading toward the corner. And on those threes, you really want to set your feet. That's a tough shot. O'Malley's going to throw it out to Olhus. Olhus seems like he tried to sell some contact on that shot.
Isaac Ass brings out the ball as Finn O'Malley is playing defense. Ass drives to the basket as Kurt Olhus gets called with a hold.
Not too sure about that call, but I'm sure the argument could be made there. Olhus seemed to be waiting and ready to collapse on that ball as soon as it got taken down into the paint. Coach.
Jacob Borman brings out the ball with Sam Davis playing defense.
Coach Beltier still a little arguing over that call.
Binka Zemzak brings up as a double team Jacob Borman. Off ball on green as it will be Eagan Wildcats ball.
Hey, just throw it up to him. No rifle passes.
So you see Kazemzak and Mendez sort of battle down low there. You've seen those are
Hand off the ball screen. Hand off the ball screen.
two great seniors who have gone at it for most of their high school career.
Yes, they are two really great bigs that are always competitive when they face each other. The ball is passed into Jacob Borman. He's taking it up on Sam Davis as he passes it out to Jake Conster. Jake Conster gives the ball to Jacob Burtis. James Schrum drives to the basket as he passes it out to Jacob Borman. Jacob Borman takes a shot, and it's just short. Sam Davis brings out the ball.
On that three there for the Tigers, you really saw the Wildcat defense crash and try to give up the easy, try to not give up the easy layup as Olhus' three rattles in and out. But the Wildcats really collapsed down low on the paint, and I think they're just saying that they'll live with the Farmington Tigers beating them with threes.
Jacob Borman drives to the paint as he gets blocked by Jack Stone and Finn O'Malley.
Yeah, I think the Farmington bench is a little bit upset with that one, but I mean, it seemed like great defense. Stone was able to come in from the backside, and I thought he got the bulk of that block there.
The coach for the Farmington team is arguing that there was body contact on the last call as there's a no call.
Yeah, these refs are really letting these teams just play. We've seen a lot of contact down low, even up top, as the guards are starting to be able to get away with a little bit of hand checking as Mendez just swats O'Malley's layup. And here's Olhus up top. Olhus thought he had that one.
Jake brings up the ball for Farmington as he passes it to Jameis Schrum. He takes a long three as he misses. The ball is tied up by Jack Stone Schmidt, and for Farmington, Graham Ertis.
So Schrum, he's let another deep three like that one go in the first half. So I'm assuming he's got the range to hit those. But
he is confident with his shot. He must just be off tonight.
Yeah, he's still got 7 for the Tigers.
Schrum brings up the ball.
Great defenses. Olhus is going to get a tip on that, and it's going to go right into the hands of Aiden Schmidt.
Davis drives to the basket and pulls it out as he passes to Schmidt. Kurt Olhus gives the ball to Finn O'Malley at the top of the key.
Hey, watch flares!
Finn O'Malley begins to set up the play and give the ball out to Schmidt. Kurt Olhus drives to the basket and passes it off to Sam Davis as
Good! Hand up!
Kurt Olhus just missed the layup.
Good!
Rebound by Kyle.
Opposite!
So on that, when the Wildcats are running their weave offense, they're trying to get really the Farmington defense to collapse on a lot of the cutters, try to get one of their shooters open, maybe get a pump fake, get one of them in the air, and get an easy layup. That's why they're staying so patient in that offense. They're just waiting for any little mistake from a Farmington defender, getting out on a shooter late, jumping on a ball fake. They're just looking for that one opportunity.
And that's where we'll most likely be able to capitalize with our height difference that Eagan is facing in Farmington. We'll be able to get those shots off down deep when we're open.
Sean thought about another one of those deep threes.
Eagan's coach is calling for a charge as the refs got Sam Davis on a shooting foul. A slight disagreement between Beltier and the ref.
Slight disagreement. That's a tough call there for the refs.
They were going at it, bickering back and forth.
The refs are saying that Davis didn't quite get to the spot and get set to draw the charge there. Coach Beltier disagrees with that. Schmidt's going to get the rebound.
Kurt Olhies brings on the ball.
Penetrator! Penetrator!
As he passes out to Kazimzak. Kazimzak drives to the basket, passes out to Sam Davis. Sam Davis with the open shot and the three. He capitalizes on that, and it gives the three-pointer off. The Wildcats are trailing by one.
You can't give these Wildcat shooters really any space beside Davis. Just sort of make a jab to the basket and just be able to step back and hit the somewhat deep three.
Kurt Olhies brings on the ball.
Penetrator! Good. Switch.
He has 8 points with the
Good,
night.
Carter, beat him.
Ben
Sit
Kazimzak
down.
drives,
Sit down.
passes out to Kurt.
Three.
Sam Davis looked like he was about to shoot another three, passes it
Roll
out to
up.
Kazimzak. Kazimzak gets the layup off, but just short.
Kazimzak's layup just didn't go in and out.
Shrum brought up the ball, got a quick three off. It was not successful. Ass gets another shot off. Jack Stone with the Euro and try to get the clean finish.
Attack! Attack! Get there, Kyle! Get there, Kyle!
The pace of this game is really starting to pick up here.
They're going back and forth, not going out through their settled offense.
And the Farmington Tigers are now going to extend their lead to 5 points with 8 minutes remaining in the second half. So I think we're really seeing this change from a lot of what we saw in the first half, where the Wildcats are really picking up the pace of the game, and you're seeing them able to hit more and more of their outside shots and extend their lead. I think they had it all the way up to 8 at one point. But now in the second half, it's just a different story. It's the Farmington Tigers who are able to control the pace of the game, and they're starting to finish their shots down low and draw some fouls. The Wildcats already have 4 fouls now in the second half.
With the added pace of the game, who do you think came out on top before that timeout to slow it down?
Well, it was a Farmington timeout there, but I really think that Farmington, they're gonna put something, a little wrinkle now into their game plan here. Try to not let Eagan and their shooters get too comfortable on the offensive end.
Farmington is back to a hard press.
Seen a little double team here trying to deny Olhies the ball.
Olhies brings up the ball with tight defense by Jacob Borman.
Weak. Stay down.
Kazimzak has the ball.
Watch back up, Miles.
Gives it
Get
to
through,
Schmidt at
Carter.
top of the key.
Blow
Jack
up.
Stone at the wing passes it down to
Rip that,
Kazimzak at the
go.
post. Kazimzak puts up a shot. A little baby hook for the corner. Just short. Jacob Borman got the rebound and is pressed out by Kurt Olhies. Kurt Olhies is called with a block.
Number 22, his second.
Yep, sort of a risk that you have when you're playing defense, that physically, and just trying to cut off the offensive player there, you kind of risk picking up some of those easy backcourt fouls.
With Eagan pressing out as they do and implementing the double team into their game, those fouls are bound to happen.
Yeah, it's not something that, especially someone like Olhuse, the Wildcats' leading scorer, it's not something you really want to see him pick up those cheap fouls in the backcourt. But I mean, if he's able to force even one turnover, it might be worth it. It's a tough shot there by Isaac Ass.
With the game as it is now, those turnovers, even just one of them, could have a game-changing difference. Because Zach has a corner, has the ball at the wing, gives it off to Finn O'Malley. Finn O'Malley gives it to Kurt Olhuse as he sees Sam Davis in the corner, open on the wing. With a deep three, Sam Davis capitalizes on his shot opportunity. Nothing but net.
Yep, so it's going to be a 4-point game with 7 minutes left in the second half. As Davis, you're starting to see him heat up a little bit. He's got 11 points now for the Wildcats. You might see him get a little more, get the ball in his hands a little bit more as it gets down to crunch time.
Eagan's still in their 2-3 as they double team every now and then. Kazemzak brings out the ball.
No baseline. Stick with them, boys.
Sees Kurt Olhuse at the top of the key.
Down, Carter. Good.
Kurt brings it back to set up the play and getting a nice drive off. He is met at the rim by Green.
Several Farmington players. He kind of went into a big group of them.
He was able to draw the foul, and now he is able to shoot free throws.
That was on Graham Hurtas for the Tigers. That was his first of the game.
Finn O'Malley misses the first free throw.
Olhuse is typically a reliable free throw shooter for the Wildcats. Couldn't get that one to go. Olhuse misses both of them.
Cross, Randy, punch!
Schrum brings out the ball with Kurt Olhuse at tight defense. Finn O'Malley got the steal and put up a shot. He got the and one and got to see.
Yeah, and you really saw O'Malley coming up there from the bottom of the defense, looking either to make a double team or get in a passing lane like he did there. It was a great job by Olhuse on a fast break to find O'Malley.
Finn O'Malley gets the one shot from the and one.
And just like that, the Wildcats are able to make it a 1-point lead now.
Down, get it to Miles. Just get it to Miles. Go at it. All right, keep it moving.
Ask has the ball, passes it down to Kyle. Kyle with the post move, passes it back out to Green. Green going up strong. Missed the shot. Kyle got the rebound and put it up again with another miss.
Travel!
Finn O'Malley with the travel.
See, it seems like O'Malley says he sort of got bumped there. He's going to make a little pass, but got bumped by one of the Farmington players. Here's Mendez.
Green brings out the ball strong.
That's 24 is Mendez for the Tigers. Davis outside again. Davis couldn't get his third of the second half to go.
Rip it! Time out!
And you can see O'Malley thought he had Schmidt down low, but the Tigers are able to pounce on one of those loose balls again. Seems like the Wildcats are really losing the loose ball battle here.
Yeah, so I see the length of the Farmington Tigers really playing a key role in the loose balls.
Yeah,
the Farmington Tigers are able to reach down and get it before Egan's even there.
Hey, communicate.
I also think it's
Don't chase.
that the Tigers, whenever they see that ball on the ground, they're diving.
Coming through, Isaac.
Something really that you're not seeing from the Wildcats.
Now.
Sam Davis puts up a shot as Mendez comes down with the block.
And there's going to be a charge.
Eagan foul, an offensive foul, Sam Davis, number 24, it's his fourth foul, 16.
Isaac, you all right?
Player control.
You gotta bring the ball up.
Sam Davis tried to argue for the other side of the call.
Yeah, those charging fouls it's a tough call. It's a tough play for both players, for the defensive player to give up his body like that. Try to take the contact of these big players.
Jake Kutchner brings it up into the paint as he passes it back out to Jacob Borman. Jacob Borman drives down, gets an open shot for Jacob Borman.
So it's going to be a foul on Aiden Schmidt. I mean, there were more Wildcat players down low on that last shot. It's just a tough bounce there.
Sam Davis, number 24 for the Wildcats. It's the 17th foul.
And the Farmington Tigers are going to be in the bonus now for the remainder of the game.
Sam Davis just got subbed out as Cam House came into the game.
Cam House, number 25. Farmington in the bonus. Isaac Ask will shoot on the line.
Isaac Ask with the shot. Sinks his free throw. Isaac Ask with another free throw that sinks.
So it's a 3-point lead now for the Tigers with 4.5 minutes remaining in the game.
Finn O'Malley brings on the ball with Ask on defense at the top of the key. Finn O'Malley passes down to Kazimzak at the wing. Kazimzak gives to Schmidt. As Olhus passes down to Kazimzak at the post. Kazimzak goes up strong. Right at the rim. And got the foul call on Farmington.
Graham Curtis. Yeah, so you saw Kazimzak, as soon as he got that ball down low, I think the Tigers sort of realized that he was going to make a move and he was going to try to put up a shot. So you saw a lot of their defense collapse in on that one.
The Wildcats back Stone, number 5, back in the game, going out Cam House. Jamison Shroud, number 2. And Carter Pushka, number 21, back in for the Tigers.
Ben Kazimzak with another free throw opportunity coming up. Little substitution here for Farmington. Ben Kazimzak with a second free throw. He's able to make that one.
Yep, those are 2 big free throws for the Wildcats.
Jake Kochner brings the ball with Finn O'Malley playing defense. He passes it down to Carter Hoshka, who turns over the ball as he tiptoes on the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah, even though the Wildcats got the steal on that one, it seemed like Farmington offensive player, he got away with a little bit of a toe on the line there. Farmington might be lucky to have that one.
Kazimzak goes up strong as he's met in the air and misses the layup.
Yeah, because Kazimzak really wanted a foul on that one. He was going up into a crowded area. I could see his argument. He really got bumped on that. But the refs didn't think it was anything major enough to make a call.
Schrum puts up the ball as he's just short. Ball hits the ground as it goes off Finn's foot. Gives the ball out to Kurt as Finn gets the ball back at the top of the key. He passes it down to Stone. Stone sees Kurt Olhus, but try to get on it. It is a 1-point game as the Farmington Tigers are leading by 1 with Mendez going into the game with 3 minutes left.
Yep, so we're seeing both teams sort of getting their final 5 out there for the rest of the game. As the Wildcats are finally going to be able to shoot free throws. Wildcats have finally entered the bonus. They're going to be shooting free throws after every foul now.
Jack Stone gives the ball out to Kurt Olhus at the top of the key. Kurt drives down, passes it back out to Kazimzak. Kazimzak goes in, takes a shot at the top of the free throw box.
Here's Mendez working on Schmidt down low. Wildcats are really collapsing the paint on the defensive end here.
Schrum has the ball as he's double teamed, but passes the ball out to Carter Hoshka in the corner. Finn O'Malley brings on the ball on a fast break, passes out to Kurt Olhuse. Kurt Olhuse goes down to the paint as Finn O'Malley brings it out to slow down the game.
Yep, 2 minutes left in the second half. The Wildcats want to make every possession here count.
Watch handoff. Switch
at the top of the key. Eagan Wildcats have settled into their offense as Finn O'Malley loses the ball.
Great
Jack
defensive play there.
Goes up with Mendez. He gets the ball down as the great defensive attempt. He gets the block, but it is still Farmington ball.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play there by Stone, as Mendez brought the ball down to try to go up for that layup. Stone was able to, he knew he couldn't beat Mendez at the top of the rim, so he was able to try to swipe the ball away as Mendez brought it down. As the Wildcats are going to force another Farmington timeout on that inbound. So both teams are going to have 3 timeouts left here. You're seeing the Eagan students start to stand up now as the game's getting into crunch time. We have exactly 2 minutes left with the Eagan Wildcats trailing 49-50. It's going to be Farmington ball right under their basket. And both teams are currently in the bonus, so the Wildcats don't really have to waste time trying to foul, get the bonus.
Gets the ball in on the inbounds. He puts it up and gets called for the. He gets to shoot 2 free throws as.
That's going to be an and 1 there for Curtis, for the Tigers. It seemed like it was a great inbounds play there by the Tigers. Jack Stone, the refs called that little bump, called a little bump to the head there on Stone, but I think the real contact was the Stone had a hand on the back.
Graham Erdis knocks down the free throw as it puts the Tigers up 4 points with only 1:50 left in the game.
Push, watch the push off.
Finn O'Malley has the ball at the top of the key, gives it to Kurt Olhuse on the wing.
Get through it.
Kurt looks at Cam House. Cam House now has the ball.
Hit him. Grab him.
Tries to pass it down to Kazimzak. The ball is intercepted with
Timeout.
Isaac Ass bringing up the ball. Farmington has called a timeout.
Yep, so you're starting to see the Wildcats. I don't know if it's jitters, I don't know if it's fatigue, but you're starting to see a little bit too many turnovers on the offensive end now. They haven't gotten a shot off in their last 2 possessions, and with 1.5 minutes left in the game, that's crucial. But it's still a 2-possession game. Gonna assume the Wildcats are gonna try to foul from now on. They're gonna look for the weak free throw shooters for the Tigers. Little officials timeout. Looking to see what it's for. It's going to be blood on the court, it seems like, so the Wildcats are in charge of cleaning that up. So this extra time is giving both the Tigers and the Wildcats, it's basically like a timeout for them, you know? Both teams are able to game plan, try to figure out what they're going to do. You can see the Tigers are drawing up an inbounds play, try to get it to one of their better free throw shooters. The Wildcats are going to come out and try to deny this inbounds pass, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the on-ball defender, whether or not they're going to have, it seems like they're going to have Olhus here. He's going to drop down into the paint, try to prevent a little give and go.
Good Olhus presses out on Schrum. Schrum with the open. Gives the ball to Isaac Ass. Isaac Ass drops back.
And the Wildcat Tigers are sort of keeping a give and go to keep the ball away from the Wildcats. Don't even let them not even letting the Wildcats get a chance to foul.
Jack Stone is called with a foul.
Yeah, it seems like he tried to reach across to the offensive player's body right there.
He is called with the push as the Tigers are winning by 4. They are in the bonus with Graham Erdis shooting for the Farmington Tigers.
Yeah, a lot of credit there to the Tigers. You know, toward these late game scenarios, you can just get caught up with keeping the ball in your possession. But credit to them, you know, they really continue to look to score, see if maybe they'll get a chance at a layup. Try to get to the hoop.
Ball is inbounded to Ben Kazemczak. Passes it out to Finn O'Malley. Finn O'Malley gets the timeout with Eagan. With 1 minute and 3 seconds left, Farmington Tigers are leading by 6 with a score of 55-49.
Yeah, and a lot of credit to the Tigers on that one. They made the Wildcats burn 6 seconds off the clock, just trying to get the ball to the sideline to get a good spot for the timeout. So, seems like Farmington's making every second count here at the end. Wildcats student sections continue to stand. It's the 6-point game now, which, I mean, that can be made up in a matter of seconds. Wildcats get a 3, a turnover off the inbounds pass maybe. So it's really still anyone's game.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire. Eagan must have implemented some type of game plan in order to get up a few shots to get this lead back with under a minute left in the game. A few shots have to go up quick. Ben Kazemczak is able to get it in the paint with Finn O'Malley going in. Finn O'Malley goes around for the wraparound with a very nice layup. There's only 40 seconds left in the game as the Wildcats are trailing by 4.
Yep, and the Wildcats are going to try to trap.
O'Malley got the trap. Finn O'Malley goes up strong, capitalizes on the layup. There's only 30 seconds left in the game with the Eagan Wildcats up by 2, 55-53.
Farmington Tigers, excuse me, with the Farmington Tigers with the 2-point lead. And yeah, just what we mentioned there, maybe a steal. The Wildcats did a few good things on that possession there. First is O'Malley didn't immediately settle for the 3. There's still plenty of time. Sometimes it's a little bit better to get those easy 2s than try to put up a deep 3, a deep contested 3, which is a tough shot to make. And also, they didn't immediately foul. You can tell on those inbounds plays, Farmington's trying to get the ball right into their best free throw shooters. The Wildcats were really smart, try to wait, at least force Farmington to get the ball past half court, and try to force a turnover in the process. And it clearly just worked. It seems like Farmington's lining all their players almost up in a football formation. They are allowed to make sideline passes.
Oh, Kurt Olhuse is called with a very controversial foul late in the game that sets Farmington up at the line. That could cost Eagan.
Yeah, that's
Hurry up, Isaac.
great defense there by the Wildcats on that odd formation. As Borman's going to miss the first free throw there with all the noise from the Eagan student section.
The Eagan student section knows how big that free throw was. With Farmington Tigers missing it, it gives Eagan the opportunity to come ahead if they get a clutch three down the road.
Yep, with all the Wildcat fans, it's more than you'll typically see for a
Jacob Borman misses another shot as he knocks the ball out of bounds, which will be Eagan Wildcat ball. The student section is realizing how big that play was to the Wildcats at this point in the game. The Eagan Wildcats are trailing by 2 with 30 seconds left. Kurt Olhuse inbounds the ball to Finn O'Malley. Finn O'Malley brings up the ball.
Yep, and it's going to be interesting here whether or not Coach Peltier wants to let his players go or whether or not he's going to call a timeout.
Finn O'Malley drives down to the lane, puts it up, he's met. The ball gets on the ground with the Farmington coach calling a timeout as soon as possession is obtained by Graham Ernest.
Yep, so that's a tough shot there for Olhuse. It's clear that the Wildcats were going for the 2. They weren't going to settle for a 3 there. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not Farmington's going to line up in one of their football-style inbounds plays like we saw them do earlier. But now they can't make a out-of-bounds to out-of-bounds pass like they did in the first half, or like they did earlier. But the Wildcats, they had an opportunity there with 2 missed free throws by Farmington.
It is Farmington ball coming up with only 15 seconds left in the game with Eagan trailing by 2.
Yep, and the Wildcats played great rebound, great defense there. Great defense on the last inbounds play. See what happens again.
Farmington Tigers inbound play is different as Ben Kazimzak gets a steal with the help of Shea Lashine. The Eagan Wildcats have the ball. They got a timeout call. There's 11 seconds left in the game as they trail by 2. If the Eagan Wildcats are able to capitalize on an open shot opportunity, they would either be able to tie the game, or with the 3, they can get ahead by 1.
So 2 players are going to check in for the Wildcats. It's going to be Cam House, who's a great free throw shooter, and it's also going to be Aiden Schmidt. So they're sort of going to get that dual threat with they're able to throw it down to Schmidt in the paint, and he can make one of his great low post moves. And House is also going to be House. You're going to see House, O'Malley, and Olhuse really be the threat from 3, and you're going to see Kazemzak and Schmidt. Kazemzak and Schmidt be the real threats to down in the paint. So right here, I think Kazemzak's going to try to run a little give and go for the Wildcats. If Mendez is going to pick him up.
This possession for the Eagan Wildcats could very well secure the game.
Yeah, just going to be interesting whether or not they want to go for a 2 or the 3.
Stay back, grip. That's over back. Travel.
And just a simple mistake there.
I would argue on the call that the Farmington Tigers, our coach, is trying to make. He's trying to say that it went over and back, but Schmidt did not have possession before he hit the ball over half court. He would need to obtain possession before that was happening. Kurt Olhuse gets called with the foul.
Curtis is going to stand over Olhuse on that last play, and Olhuse is a little bit upset about that.
Hey, you get Jamer.
Little disagreement between the 2 coaches as some of the Farmington players ran over to the Eagan Wildcat huddle, even though the Wildcats don't have a timeout remaining.
Graham Erdis is able to capitalize on his first free throw attempt, making it a 3-point game. If the Eagan Wildcats would be able to make a 3, they would just tie the game. If he makes this next free throw, he could very well ice the game.
Yeah, so you're starting to get a little bit of a dialogue between Coach Peltier and one of the Wildcat coaches. A little dialogue between Coach Peltier and one of the Farmington assistant coaches after several of the Farmington players ran over to the Wildcat huddle. And I mean, you saw that some of the players were telling me that this happened to them in the first game. It was a 2-point loss by the Wildcats, and a lot of the Farmington players, their coaches have them do the same thing where they go over and they try to listen into the huddles. While that's legal, there's no timeout, so they're allowed to be anywhere on the court.
You don't have any timeouts, quit.
A little bit more dialogue between the two coaches.
Graham Erdis is lining up for his second free throw attempt.
So
that, if made, will put him up by 4.
So no Farmington players down low. Erdis is going to miss the first one.
Misses the first shot as Kurt always brings on the ball with 5 seconds left. He gets fouled.
Yep, so
Hey,
it's
over here, over here, Bort.
It is not 1-on-1 yet, which is good since if
Hey,
it,
no.
it is 1-on-1.
Yep, 1-1 for Old Hughes. So I expect him to try to make the first here and miss the second.
Miss the second, get a rebound by either Kazimzak or Schmidt, which
Hit
are
the
down
bodies.
low in the
Hit bodies.
second and fourth position. Kurt O'Hughes on the first shot, misses as Schrum gets the rebound. Kurt O'Hughes is able to foul Schrum before the end of the clock. There's 1.8 seconds left in the game.
Yep, so 2 seconds left, and it's going to be a 3-point lead for the Tigers.
Graham, guys, over.
So a little bit more of a disagreement between the two teams as the Farmington players continue to go into the Wildcat huddles.
Schrum is able to shoot his shot here as the Farmington Tigers have decided to lay back on defense in order to just, if Eagan does get the rebound, they're able.
Yep, and Schrum hits the first, so that's most likely going to be it for the Wildcats.
Makes it a 2-score game, which with only 2 seconds left is very low chance of happening.
Stay away. Stay away.
Strum's about to take his second shot. He misses short with Kazimzak in the ball and chucking it up as the game expires.
Yep, and that's going to be it. Final score is Farmington Tigers 57, Eagan Wildcats 53. So this is the last home game for the Wildcats as they start to move into sections. They should be right around the 3 or 4 seed going in. They've got a great chance this year. I mean, most of the other teams in this section are going to be Burnsville and Eastview are going to be two of the biggest competitors in the section.